All right, what's up YouTube? We're back. It's another day. We're gonna do some chest today. We've got a chest, tries, and we'll do one exercise for shoulders today. So it's a chest focused push day, if you wanna call it that. The way my current training split is set up, I'll put on the screen so you guys can see. But it's basically a push focused chest day, then a back day with a bit of buys. Then we have a leg day and a rest. And then we have a push focused shoulder day, then another back day, then a rest. So it's 3 days on, 1 day off, 2 days on, 1 day off. And we're only doing one leg day a week at the moment. But sometimes on the second back day that's away from legs, I'll do some hamstring and glute work. So we're still doing a little bit more volume on the hamstrings and the glutes because I want to bring up just the whole backside in general, my back, just the back of the body. So yeah, I'll bring you guys with me now. I'm just going to drink this pre-workout and we'll get started with this chest session. Let's do it. All right, all my warm-up sets are done. We're just going to go straight into the working sets now. So let's get into it. All right, the strength is there, and our primary goal is just to keep it. So right now we're not really focusing on progression. If I do steal an extra rep here or there, I'll be happy about it, but it's not a key component of my training at the moment. It's just maintaining the strength that we have. So I've done the 70 kilo dumbbells 2 weeks ago on this same workout, and my first set was 12 reps, and now we just did 12 reps again. We managed to get away with it, so I'm gonna do a second set. We'll aim for 10, and then we'll move on. I'm feeling quite tired today, quite dry. I don't know if I haven't drank enough water. I think I've still managed to get in about a liter or two, but water is never something you want to play catch up on because it takes your body quite a large amount of time to actually push all that fluid back in once you let yourself get that dry, especially right now with the heat and how hot it is outside. You could spend, an hour or two outside and all of a sudden you're not drinking any water and you're dehydrated, and that's going to affect your whole workout because even the foods that you're eating and the carbohydrates that you absorb also need water to really get the most out of it. So you can be full of food, even if you're dieting, you can still have the food that you're dieting on in you, but without an adequate amount of water, it's pointless. So we'll just keep drinking throughout the workout. I've got my intra-workout carbs, and just something to always keep in mind. Are you salting your foods? Are you keeping track of how much salt you're putting in your foods? And also, are you drinking a lot of water? Had to sneak in 2 partial reps there just to make the reps. The goal was 10. 12 if we're feeling really good, but we managed about 8 with 2 partial reps. Now, I know in the last video I did say don't attempt reps you can't complete. However, I am contradicting myself a little bit because I do like to do partial reps, especially when I'm training chest, because I feel like sometimes when we're training chest, our arms, which are connecting our chest with the weight, might fail or hit failure before our chest actually does. And I find that I can usually squeeze out 2 or 3 partial reps, even if I have to use a little bit of momentum to really fatigue the chest and get those last couple extra reps. Now what I will say is this. I know I always say when I'm coaching people or I'm making videos like this that we never want to train really anything less than 8 reps. Like I like to stay within that 10 to 12 to 15 rep range. I would say 6 to 8 is quite low, and then we're leaning towards strength training. However, the context under which I'm training in right now is going to be quite different to most of you that are watching this, because generally people who are training to gain muscle, if they're not dieting, are in a surplus, and so that's why we're aiming for that high rep range. Whereas when we're in a deficit, which is what I'm in now, like I've mentioned a few times, our goal is to keep and maintain muscle. And so when we are trying to maintain muscle, a big factor in maintaining that muscle is keeping the same weights that we've been training with to build that muscle. And so in order to do that, I will still attempt a set that I might only get 8 reps with, but I know that throughout the whole year I've been doing an exercise like this and easily getting those 10 to 12 reps. So I know that if I was to fill back up right now and get my body full of 2 or 3 times the amount of carbs I'm on now, I would easily be able to do this weight for 10 to 12 reps. So the muscle is still there. We just want to keep it there as much as we can for as long as we can. So when we get to the end of that dieting phase, we know that we haven't lost much. Like a tiny bit is inevitable, but like I said, we want to fight to keep every ounce of muscle that we can. All right, looks like we're gonna wrap it up there. So it's been a successful workout. We've done a few sets of chest. We did one exercise for shoulders, 2 exercises for triceps, and that's it. We're gonna wrap it up, call it a day. I might sneak in a little bit of abs. I like to touch up my abs every 2 or 3 days. I won't overly train them because you don't want to build up big, thick, blocky abs, but you just want to tone them up. So I might train them every couple of days, keep them nice and tight, keep my core tight. And then other than that, it's time to get home, eat, rest, recover, and then we're back tomorrow. So thanks for tuning in, guys, and I'll see you guys soon.